Little dead air won't kill y'all asses.
It's so hard to trust. So I'm glad I got my team. Our families, you understand. Let's toast to this. Let's take oath to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's roll one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me. And it feels so good to trust. Cause no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love, no lust. No one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love. I've been through a lot of cliques, a lot of teams, a lot of shit have been dragged out and been crossed over. I live cream, my mate hits, my team supreme, they fucking with me. Heart feels some movement. Hebrews a nation, we kill it, we ain't just doing it and we chemical with this bond shit. Stick together like an omelet and my OGs on top of me, they say rain free but properly. We keep it hot like potpourri, but stay low key like a hockey league. Stay cooking our sun like Paula Dean. On blast, can't no witness. Focus, we bout our business and we killing niggas that witness it. The game fucked up, we fixing it. My team like a pack full of pixie sticks. They live the color, we living it. And after this right here, hey man, kill this shit. The whole world gon' feel this shit. Let's toast to this. Let's take oath to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's roll one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me. And it feels so good to trust. Cause no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love, no lies. No one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love.
You are now rocking on Blacks Radio Atlanta. For $5 spin, the number one station for independent artists.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, it don't get no realer than this. Damn, y'all miss me? I feel like I haven't been here in a while, but that's only because we was like out on location last week or whatever. I definitely miss y'all, you know, being here in my element, just doing my thing, popping shit with y'all. Man, we got a real special show that's lined up for y'all tonight. Of course, I know y'all know that it's Mental Health Awareness Month. For those who didn't know, I feel like maybe I was. See, I can just jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like over the past couple of years, I've just really had a lot of things that transpired in my life or whatever. My grandfather passed away in October of last year, and that really, it really took a big toll on me or whatever. But me being me, kind of keep it moving along. That's something he used to always say. Keep it moving along or whatever. I don't feel like I had a proper time to grieve and things like that. And then, just going through life things and going through romantic things or whatever like that. And I mean, a couple months ago, I really felt like I was gonna fucking lose it, I couldn't understand where my frustration, anxiety, and anger was coming from. And so I decided that I was going to go and talk to somebody about it. And so, for the past couple months, I have had a spiritual life coach, which is, I mean, she's she's not like a therapist, but it's, she talks with me about life and about, overcoming some of the things that I have had trouble dealing with, and talking about my past traumas and all those other things, a lot like a therapist or whatever, but not quite. And so I chose her because she aligned with just who I am, mentally and spiritually. And so I am a firm believer that some form of help helps. Okay. Now that's whether it's talking to somebody that you love, or that loves and care about you, talking to a friend, a family member, whatever like that, or I mean talking to a stranger, which seems to be a lot easier because they have no direct ties to you. In most cases, they're trained not to like pass judgment on you and things like that, and so it's just a little bit easier for you to express yourself or whatever. And so my suggestion is definitely, if you're feeling some type of way, if you're going through some things, then you definitely should seek some form of resolution. And that may be for you to talk to somebody. So today, we will be having a discussion about mental health awareness, but we also are going to have my homie Cash Talk Raquel in here. So the week before last, we was trying to do the video interview, and then I don't know, we was having some technical difficulties or whatever like that. And me being me, I'm like, man, just bring your ass down here. How about that, man? Just come down here, come down to the station, man. That's on me. We gonna chop it up and we gonna kick it, and let the world know what's up with this these tracks he's been dropping, man. He's been really out here killing it. So we're gonna definitely get into that. But I know what y'all like, man. We gotta get a little music going for y'all or whatever. And so yeah, man, let's do that. We'll get a little music for y'all. And then we're gonna come back. We'll talk about our sponsors. We'll talk about what went down since the last time y'all saw us. And man, it's been a lot. Oh my goodness. A whirlwind of things. All great things, of course. And so yeah, man, let's get it. If I can get the song in there. All right,
The girl fine, she get the face. Then they rush to win her race. Fresh like choco, pepping at the cocoa. Man, they loco. Where she wine and cocoa. How about the fresh like cocoa? I can't be at the cocoa. Man, they loco. Anytime where she wine and cocoa. Big Angelina, yeah. Big Angelina, one. Because you dey cause panta. Angelina, yeah. Angelina, one. Because you dey cause panta. Mante, isa waka womo. Mante, isa waka womo. Mante, isa waka womo.
When you get this,
Isa waka womo.
somebody can inbox me from my radio.
You make me loyal.
And I the DM.
I want to know you. Give me chance to love you.
I'm starting to send people that email me over here.
Every day. Tell me what to do. I pay what I want, pay my dues. Oh, baby, I say now you. They make me want to do. See, don't it. I dey wait for your love, girl, it don't take. It don't take. People give me love, it don't take. It don't take. Make you show me love, oh. See, don't take. I dey wait for your love, girl, it don't take. It don't take. People give me love, it don't take. It don't take. Make you show me love, oh. You got Angelina, girl. Big Angelina, why?
Hey.
Because you dey cause one. Angelina, girl. Angelina, why? Because you dey cause one. Mante, isa waka womo. Mante, isa waka womo. Mante, isa waka womo. I want to know you.
Like 9:30. I would say 9, but Hey, man, I feel like that's a new one because I feel like I ain't heard it before, and that's Inky Armani with Loyal. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Of course, man, my homie Jason just tapped in the building, man. He told me it was a lot of fucking traffic out there, which is no surprise to me at all. And I think we got to figure out which mic is his today, because we didn't check that before we started. But moving forward. I definitely want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Smooth Move Senior Relocation Services, man. It's your downsizing and relocation experts. If you don't know, now you know. You need to check them out, man. They are some really, really, really amazing guys. Because I have been getting some amazing compliments about them over the past couple weeks. And so, hey, man, if you need to move, you definitely need to check out Smooth Move Senior Relocation Services. They move anyone, not just seniors. Make sure your mic work. I'm not sure if
Mic
this
check.
There you go. Because that wasn't the one.
Loud in here.
Alright, we in here. All right. Of course, man, Bay Squad, business above everything. And man, it's a social club for entrepreneurs and just people who are about their business. Of course, HHN TV, man, y'all definitely check out the Hip Hop Network Television. I mean, yeah. Check them out. That's it. Yep. Make sure y'all check their ass out. Y'all can still go sign up for the free ski as of right now, I believe. So y'all definitely need to tap in and do that, man. Lifetime membership for free. Don't miss that. All right. Of course, Aberdasher, man. Shout out to Aberdasher Ron. Out in the cities, Four Corner Studios, Crushing Visuals, and Cozy Candles, man. Look, and so I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna do that later. Hey Jason, man, let's talk about our week, man. Our week been kind of bananas, and actually, it's been a minute since we've been in the station since we were down at Chelsea's birthday.
Yeah, last Tuesday.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so
we were down there.
Chelsea's the six.
On the west side.
Six with my woes. That's what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And it was super, super lit. So it was Chelsea Speaks' birthday. We went down there. We attempted to do a live remote. It was kind of like a live remote. Yeah, man, y'all can check that out on our YouTube page. But I mean, it ain't much to look at. So so that's neither here nor there. But we definitely had a great time. It was also the launch of her radio station. So y'all make sure, man, y'all go check out 101 TKO Radio. Out here, man.
That's what she said.
Knocking on my door. Right. Look, man, I think it's amazing when we decide to, expand our horizons. You know what I'm saying? Right. Open up to new things, new ventures, start new businesses, meet new people, create new relationships or whatnot. And I just really, really love the energy down there.
That is the sum of what we've been doing.
Yes.
Since what?
Since that's what we've been doing
2-3
since.
months.
I mean, now don't get me wrong. I ain't even gonna say 2-3 months. That's our mode of operation. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do or whatever. But the great part about it now is we have come into the interactions with other like-minded beings and entities, and so that makes a difference because of course you could have been there since. But shit, if you're the only person there, then I mean, whatever the fuck.
And I want to say this, so you out here working and grinding and think nobody ain't paying attention to you, but they paying attention.
That's very true.
And that's what happened to us. Like people been paying attention to us, and now they're starting to reach out. Like, hey, we like what you're doing. We wanna work with y'all.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think it's crazy. At first, I thought it was a little creepy, but then I'm like, okay, you've been watching.
You gotta be.
You gotta be careful when you tell people you've been watching them these days. You know what I'm saying? I am. like I said, I'm so happy for the interactions that we have been having, just out and amongst our people who have the same vibes and energy as us.
Right.
People, like-minded individuals who want to come together, who want to build, grow, and who want to help these indie artists because that's what we about. So, like I said, man, shout out to Chelsea. Look, 101 TKO Radio, man, y'all check them out. We definitely fam. And so let me see what else did I do over the, oh man, okay. So it's really just been crazy because we've been doing crazy interviews. Of course, y'all know, man, we be tapping in at Bonfire on Tuesday, so y'all can follow our page. Y'all see a lot of content from us being down there kicking it.
And then we did the Indie Fresh. That was Indie Fresh.
Yes, the Indie Fresh concert, and it was super lit, man. Shout out to Miss Primrose because, man, let me tell y'all. First of all, the event was spectacular. I had a great time. The energy and everything was great. Like from the moment I walked in the door or whatever, and man, like it was some good people in there, man. Dang, bro, man, what was your best friend name? Like, I
her best friend or her brother? Billionaire.
No, her best friend. I remember her brother. Her best friend was a girl who was there, and she was at her table, like selling her shirts or whatever. But look, man, shout out to you, Shawty, because when I walked in there, she was like one of the first people that I kind of gravitated towards and had some conversation with or whatever. I went down there, I didn't know anybody.
Okay.
And so, she was just real cool and hospitable, and man, she kicked the bobos with me for a little bit. So I was like, oh, okay, man, that's what's up. So, man, shout out to you, Shawty. I really appreciate, the time and the energy that you gave. A lot of wonderful people that I met down there, man. Shout out to Eagle. Shout out to Mac Tree. Who else? Of course, man, shout out to my fam AD who hit me up and told me, man, bring your ass down here and come check out this event, man. For sure. Absolutely. And man, like I said, I tapped in with some wonderful, wonderful people, man. Shout out to Armani Jones, man. That's my Michigander, that's my Michigan fam. Look, it was just crazy because we tapped in and it was just like, oh shit, oh man, and like I could tell he was from up there, man. Just how he was talking and our mannerisms and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Short film, because I was early, but it was a movie. No, but no, I really had a great time, and dang, man, I've really been somewhere everywhere, and so like all I can say is check out the page, man. What I do know is every event that we have attended within these past 2 weeks has really been amazing. We have come across some amazing people, so I just really appreciate y'all providing me with y'all time and y'all energy, and even coming and speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, and so you would think that people would love to, get in front of the camera and promote themselves and their business or product or service or whatever like that. But bruh, y'all don't realize really how hard it is. A lot of people, they really don't, and I don't know what it is or why. It could be they don't know how. It could be that they nervous, camera shy. Some people don't like the camera. But man, what we are gonna do, we're gonna talk about that next week because I definitely want to make sure that y'all understand how important it is to have this time with media, and that's whether it's learning. And look, man, we some of the best people to learn with. I promise you, because we just be real chill. It's more friendly than anything, right? Possible, I mean, it's not an interrogation or anything like that. Anything that you don't feel comfortable with, you don't have to answer. But in most cases, we're not even asking no crazy stuff. Right, man. We just chilling. It's like chilling with your homies, chilling with your fam, or whatever. So, I just want y'all to start taking advantage of these opportunities that are out here for y'all, because I mean, regardless as to what you're doing, if you work for yourself, if you have some type of service product, even if you are selling yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, media is important, and you can't shy away from that.
I mean, like you said, take advantage of it. So you out, do those interviews, and then you reach out to that person who did the interviews, and that's content for you as well as them. So
it just makes
and they gonna push that content. We're gonna push the content too. So it's a positive, it's a win-win for you and us. So
it just makes sense. It makes sense or whatever. And I mean, and I don't know if I don't want to get too involved in it because we are going to talk about it next week. But I don't know if people get lost in the concept of how entertainment works. Because it's like, bruh, so yeah, I'm famous. I got a song. We just gonna use that example. I got a song on the radio or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not going around to different radio stations pushing that song or trying to get them to play it, then it's not doing nothing for me. All right. If when I go out and there's media on the other side of the building, you know what I'm saying? And I decided I'm just gonna stay over here on this side of the building, then I mean I'm not taking advantage of the opportunities that are presented to me or whatever. And so without media marketing and things like that,
you won't be seen.
No one knows you. They won't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So don't shy away from it. Go ahead and get in front of the camera. You know, don't be scared. Don't be scared, man. Just get up there and do your thing. Just like you get up there and do whatever it is that you do, whether that's perform, whether it's whatever artistry it is.
It's crazy to me that artists will get up on stage and perform, but I guess
it's easy because different. They know they song.
Yeah,
they don't know what you're gonna ask them, and they don't know how to respond sometimes or whatever. But listen, man, and this is something that I talked to my brother about today. Sometimes, most times, you need to stop and just think. You don't have to say the first thing that comes to your mind or anything like that. Right. Pause for a second to formulate your thoughts. And then you know, speak or whatever like that. I mean, I don't just sit there and we have dead air or no shit like that. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking a second and saying, you know what, man, that's a good question. Let me think about that one real quick or whatever. Because I mean, you don't want to miss the opportunities. And guess what? Look, if you make mistakes, if you fumble, videos can be edited. You know, like that stuff can be taken out or whatever. You know, you just let it go and keep going because once you get into the mode of it, it becomes natural. Yeah. It becomes so natural. Jason didn't want to get on the mic. He didn't want to be in front of the camera.
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I mean, exactly. So look, y'all, it take a little time. It may take a little training or whatever, but it's a definite necessity with the field that you're going into for sure. Okay, and so moving forward, Jason, tell everybody how your week was.
Outside of all this running around we've been doing, you know what I'm saying? You can start calling me Crash because somebody, you know what I'm saying, just had an accident, got a brand new car. Somebody smashed me in the back of that one. So now I'm going through this whole thing again, trying to get a new vehicle, car, body shop, all that. Wow, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here riding around looking crazy, you know what I'm saying? So
not riding around
looking crazy. But
that's all right.
Yeah.
Because you all right.
I'm still here.
Right. And then let me tell you, bro, that's all that really matters while you're playing because
and the bag is coming.
And because it's crazy out here and these folks can't drive, you know, and so man, you gotta drive for yourself and you gotta drive for everybody else too. And so I mean that's not cool. Yeah. But hey, look, y'all, we have a special guest that's gonna be tuning in just a few minutes. So what I want to do is go ahead, man. I'm gonna play this song, Key 9. It's called Twerk For Me. It's a newbie. You know, y'all tune in, y'all tell us what y'all think, all right?
She said she only popping for a boss hitter. Smell good, don't floss with it. Get it how I live, dripping gold soft dinner. Gotta step up all the game just to toss with it. And I like that we both flawed. Yeah.
Just getting back into the editing mode. Learn that out. I love it when you twerk for me. Twerk for me. Just twerk it out, twerk for me. And we'll work it out.
She thinks I'm kind, I'm committed. I know that this was fun, but let's forget it. Your body is a sin and forgiveness. Praising all your tables, let's rebuild it. Connect work, trying to do this next work. Gotta catch my real work, dropping things in every verse. Rockstar, she got the crew working on the skirt. And she popping all over my words, no words. But she was hurt, especially with the last word. I heard you got a new girl, I was here first. She twerking out of this world, can you even twerk? Matter of fact, let's take a moment to find out. When you're twerking in the bathroom to my music. When you're twerking on the way to work, cruising. Showing off in the club, girl, it's a moving. I like that one leg thing, it's so amusing. They do their hands on their knees, that's the movement. I like it when she bend it over and she grooving. Left cheek, right cheek, keep it moving. Pick it up, drop it down, make it woozy. I like that TikTok shit, make your hips rock. Out your back, poke it out like your back hurt. My Moorish women make it twerk while they winding. Caribbean for me, wine girl, find it. Yeah. I know I'm gonna switch it back real quick. I get a little carried away. Let me get back to the word stuff. Yeah, I know it's like that. You know I like the way you work it. Like all your ass said, I wanna see you throw that ass back. I love it when you twerk it. For me, precision when you hit those knees. I know you always ain't pleased. I love it when you twerk for me. Precision when you hit those knees. Twerk for me, just work it out. Twerk for me, when you work it out. I love it when you twerk for me. Precision when you hit those knees. Twerk for me, just work it out. Twerk for me, work it out.
Okay, twerk for me.
Okay.
Twerk for me.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, look,
All
man.
Nice.
She ain't asked my opinion, but I like it.
Yeah.
You know, I think you need a little mixing, though. You know,
Yeah, it need to be touched. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to lay hands on it a little bit, but otherwise,
yeah.
it can go.
But no, I thought it was lit, definitely. So that's what's up. If you're just tuning in tonight, we got my fam, Wendell, talking to us about mental health awareness. It is Mental Health Awareness Month. This is his return, his return back to On Blast Radio Atlanta. It is definitely my hopes to have a segment at least once a month on mental health because it is important, and in our community, it's something that we tend to kind of just push under the rug. Right. Now, what I'm proud of is a lot more people are being open with the fact that they seek counsel, right. And that more people are seeking counsel, right. Or whatever. And so to me, that's very, very important because it's very needed. It's very needed in our community. No, don't go nowhere. So I'm going to bring you in here in a couple minutes. There we go. Hey, I know you see me. I see you. Hey, so no further ado, I do have my fam Wendell. He already tapped in, so we're gonna go ahead and pull him into the screen. I mean, right on time. That's how we like it.
Well, good gracious alive. What is going on, folks? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Oh man, I think I had gotten the wrong link, man. So I'm on my phone. I'm trying to look debonair. I'm trying to get there, but it ain't happening. So
where you here now?
Right, you're here now. You're getting there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so look, man, for everybody who don't know, Wendell is not only a professional in mental health awareness, but he's also one of my good gym buddies. Okay. I miss him.
Yeah, boy. Look at that thing right there, boy. They ain't ready for that. God dog, they ain't ready for that.
So, man, we definitely keep each other motivated with a few inspiring words in the mornings or whatnot. But he was actually also the first person that I opened up with as far as some of the challenges that I have been having mentally and emotionally or whatever like that. And so I definitely appreciate how he listened, without judgment and gave me and not really gave me advice, but gave me advice. So not in the sense of telling me what to do, but pushing me in the right direction to find the answers that I needed, or whatnot. Listen, the listening part was like the major part, especially for a person who you would think that I can listen to all the time as much as I talk. Jeez, you know what I'm saying? But I actually grew up with, and no offense to my mom, I love my mom, shout out to my mom, but with a parent that always talked over me and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Didn't really listen, or whatever.
That's so old school.
Yeah. So, being listened to is really important and valuable to me or whatever. So I definitely appreciate that. And like I said, that was kind of like the starting steps to me even finding someone to talk about some of the things that I was feeling inside. So what I will do is
I just wanted to say Wendell is a real cool guy, you know what I'm saying? The first time he came and sat down with us, the vibe was all the way right, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. That's why we love love for him to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
so we want you to come back and sit down with us, bro. I mean, the video was cool, but you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying?
No, hey, so everybody, y'all make sure that, I mean, I know he looks all live and well and everything, but he was an accident.
Oh.
And so, you know, he was
I want to say welcome to the club, but
held
not
down.
welcome to the club.
Right. I mean, look, man, Jason's taking in accidents. I don't know if he is a magnet for other cars or what.
Yeah, man, I can't have nothing nice.
He like a walking magnet, man. Goddamn, anything metal, you want to run into his ass.
Swear.
But it's really good to be back on the show. You know, last time I know we were talking, and I felt like I didn't give some statistics and things, but I'm ready to give them, as well as, man, it's good to see you again, man. It's cool. You got the shades on, the hat on today. The other time, you know, you didn't have all those accessories and other.
You know, I mean, there's a whole vibe in here now. You know what I'm saying? It be too bright. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you're a star. You know, we blinding the hell out of each other.
But see, when I see Six Pack, you know, she's an inspiration. Every time when I go in the gym, she's right there. I'm telling you all, she put her grind in. When I say she work out hard, she works out hard.
I got big goals, man. Big goals. 6-pack goals. That's why y'all heard that. They call me 6-pack. You know what I'm saying? We manifesting this 6-pack in here. We doing the work and speaking it into existence. Okay.
Most definitely.
Absolutely. So you tell me, the first thing is, of course, Mental Health Awareness Month kicked off early this month.
Right.
Yeah, and you know, I've been seeing you posting things and doing things and everything like that. Yo, look, man, Wendell got so many wonderful accolades. He is really out here in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Helping people in need.
And I you all, because y'all go in hard. I be seeing what y'all be doing too. Yeah. But y'all be hitting it hard too, and that's what it is. You know, we have to vibe off of one another's energy, because you're motivating me, I'm motivating you, and we just make that thing continue to happen. We even motivating Brother Man right now. Even though I can't see his eyes, I know I'm motivating.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I want to catch us up. Since you, like you said, you haven't been here in a while, so catch us up on the new things that you have going on. We're trying to hear what you got going on.
Absolutely.
Well, man, let me tell y'all. First of all, let me say this, y'all. The Brother Man not only. Okay. The Brother Man not only was in an accident in April, he got a sinus infection after that. But then after that sinus infection, the Brother Man dropped off and fell out of a rocking chair. Can y'all believe that? A rocking chair.
He fell out of a rocking chair.
I fell out of a rocking chair and injured my back, aggravating it because of the accident.
Oh, that's
so then now, okay, all that is happening, right? How about last week, y'all? The Brother Man was out doing his thing. You know, we were at Georgia Perimeter College, or Georgia State now. They call it Georgia State, over there in Clarkston, right?
Oh, yeah. That's too far from me.
And the Brother Man ended up, you all, catching COVID. How about that? I mean,
catch a break. I thought Jason was having it bad.
Yeah, I don't feel so bad now.
No, man. And so I'm in quarantine, ladies and gentlemen, and the Brother Man is, when you at home, you sort of free. And I don't have my son, and I don't got nobody, so the man just goes around being a man. That's all I can tell you. Oh boy, that's all I can tell you.
What he said is he just been enjoying himself. Enough said there. Okay.
But man, that COVID ain't no joke. It had me coughing. I was feverish. I had the chills. It hurt my chest. It hurt my lungs. Man, I'm still having the side effects. My psoriasis all acted up, you all, and man, I'm just catching it left and right. But this is one thing though I can say: if it wasn't for my mental health situation, you all, I would be hurting right now due to that past stuff of feeling depressed and all that. Who would have thought that during this COVID opportunity that I would be thriving? When I say thriving, my mind is on my grind. It's focused. I'm able to concentrate. I'm able to do things and continue to do things. In fact, on this coming Thursday, I'm doing my first hosting type event called Bridges to Mental Health, and I have several people in the community that are champions in the community, helping individuals with mental health and substance use disorders. And we're coming together, sharing resources and sharing supports that's out there so that people don't feel like they're alone or feel like, there's nobody on their side. And man, I wanted to educate the community and let them know, hey, what's out there? Because you're never alone, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever you can think of, whatever you can do, believe me, there's people that have done worse or even yet worser. But yet, I want y'all to know that people are out there. They care about you. I care about you. And we want you all to tune in. It's going to be on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. It's going to be a Facebook Live type of situation. So anybody can join in. Just look for it. I'll send you
Absolutely,
shout
man.
out.
We'll make sure we get the link out there for everybody to be able to, come and have a look. And look, like, I can't stress enough how important it is and how the last couple months of me talking about the things that I've been dealing with has really, really helped me in finding ways to cope with some of the anxiety and the things that I feel. And sometimes it's as simple as taking a second and just breathing.
Right.
Right. Say it right. Sometimes it takes that. Sometimes it even takes me just to go out to walk to my mailbox, ladies and gentlemen, and just smell the fresh air, look
Yeah.
at the roses and the green grass, look at the sky, and feel, I mean literally feel the sun on my skin.
Yes. Now let me tell y'all something about that sun. The sun will definitely heal some of your emotions and some of the things that you, let me tell you, when I'm really feeling some type of way, man, my little pond, whatever this is out here by the office, man, I grab me a blanket and I go lay out there on the grass, under the sun, by the water, and 20 minutes of some good sun will make me feel different. It really will.
It really will, because you know why? Because I know we talking about mental health and everything, but that vitamin D, I ain't talking about the vitamin D that you get from drinking milk. I'm talking about the vitamin D that you get from the good old sun. In that 20 minutes, it will do wonders for your mental health, ladies and gentlemen. When you say she out there and she getting her tan on, that's what she really doing. She ain't fooling nobody.
And I don't even know if I'm chocolatey enough. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm chocolatey enough. But it is very relaxing and enjoyable. I mean, for me, even just being close to the water. So even on like a kind of gloomy type of day, maybe the sun is not shining, but being out close to the water really, really, I mean, I'm Aquarius, so being close to water, it helps me a lot.
Yes. But let me tell you something.
We have to understand that, we are everything and everything is us. And so when you get out in the element to soak up that energy, it's just like a vibe that you catch from one of your people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One of your homies, but you don't even need a person, because you can just go out into the world, into a place that's beautiful and comfortable that makes you feel good. That shit makes a difference.
Right. We'll go out there, get your toes in the grass, in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
What are you talking about?
Get a little grounded, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree. And so I want to hear more about this Facebook Live that we got going on this Thursday. What time? Yeah, give me some details.
Well, it's going to be at 7 o'clock, and it's going to go on for about an hour. I got a partner out there named Lady Vanessa Abram. Yes, she's one of my mentors, you all, and she has a fabulous company called Self Discovery, Pain, Positioning, and Purpose, and you can look her up at www.sdp3.org.
Okay.
Wonderful. Oh, yeah, y'all make
And
sure y'all check her out.
yeah, and Vanessa, Vanessa Abram, she's an amazing woman. We got together to do the book. Y'all remember the book that I gave you? The yeah, she was the one that helped me with that book. It was like 12 of us, and I'm one of those co-authors of that. But that thing is a #1 bestseller on Amazon, and that thing keep on hitting.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Because it's talking about men and mental health.
And
And
that's important. It's really important.
yeah. And you all listen to this. Listen to these statistics, good folks. 1 in 5 persons, 1 in 5 persons will experience a mental disorder at some point in their life. 1 out of 5. More than 51 million adults in the United States face the reality of managing a mental illness every day. 51 million.
Wow.
1 in 20 adults in the U.S. experience a serious mental illness every year. 5 out of 25 people will have a mental health condition. So 5 out of 25. Okay. Now, this is some of the stuff that you might say, yeah, I knew that. But how about the youth? 1 in 6 youth from age 6 to 17 experience a mental health condition each year.
Wow.
That's crazy. You never think about the kids, like.
Mm-mm. In fact, 67 children in Georgia, due to mental health conditions, took their own life from January all the way to November in 2021. 67 children taking their life.
Yeah, you pay attention. These I know they numbers, but they serious numbers. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It definitely is. But that
And
just means we have to do something about it, man. And it starts with you. It starts in the mirror.
Like we said, people don't really, you know what I'm saying? People push that stuff away. They don't really want to talk about it. But like you said, there's more awareness is happening. So it's getting better, but not fast enough.
No, that's very true.
and the thing that keep on sticking people and making people afraid is the stigma, of the mental health diagnosis. People say you crazy. People will get up there and say, that don't mess with them. They crazy, you know. So you got to deal with societal stigmatization. But what about that person that also has their own stigmatization going on in their head? They stigmatize themselves, and it prevents them from going out and getting help. Oh, you being weak. Oh, man, you ain't a real man. You ain't a real black man. Black men don't talk. That's that white man stuff. And I got to say stuff because, I can't say that cuss word. But they talk about how that's the white man stuff. Black men always been hard. Black men has always been this. Black men have always been that. But yet,
That's why it's always hard.
when you see, I saw this cartoon the other day, and it was a small black child, and his mom was telling him, "Why don't you man up?" Now it's a child, but the mother is saying you need to man up and everything. And then when that child got older, it was hard for them to express their emotions to their significant other, because as a young man they were saying you got to be hard, you can't show vulnerability or else you're weak, you don't talk about or discuss your problems, you be a man about it and work them out, and you work them out, not somebody else.
Right. That's the story. That's the main story of a lot of black men.
homes, black
Yeah.
families. Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, like I said, the we lost them. Come back. And now you're back. Hey there.
Okay, okay.
That's crazy because you get they tell you to man up, and then once you do man up and you say something, oh, why you acting like a bitch?
Well, yeah, that say it right. Or
Yeah, you act like a bitch because you want to talk. You want to talk about some shit. Yeah.
It's definitely a catch-22.
Yeah, can't motherfucker win.
Yeah, it is. It is. But that just shows how we have to be more conscious of our actions, because that's sort of the catalyst. Because, like he said, uh, this young man grows up, his mom is telling him, man up,
Right.
or whatever like that. That's the catalyst for it. But, looking inside and figuring out how we address things and address people and things that should be done, said, versus shouldn't be done or said, it really makes a difference. And that starts with you, because until you are aware of who you are and the type of this probably cash talk, but until you are aware of the influence that you're putting out, because everything that we say and do affects people.
Right.
So that's why I say it definitely starts. It starts with it. For sure.
Well, with you talking about that, one thing you have to look at is we have to define what is mental health, though. And mental health, believe it or not, is a state of well-being in which the individual recognizes their own abilities and potential. They can cope with normal stress life, can be productive and fruitful, and contribute to their community. Mental health is an emotional and spiritual type of situation where resilience enables the person to enjoy life and survive pain, disappointment, and sadness. It's a positive sense of well-being and an underlying belief in your own self as well as others with dignity as well with worth. So mental health means striking a balance between all aspects of your life: social, physical, spiritual, economical, and mental. And you're reaching that balance through, of all things, learning.
Yeah.
And it's a learning process. It never stops. You might think you gained at one point, but yet it's more to be learned.
Absolutely.
And we got to look at mental health as something that is not just the absence of a disease or disorder, but it includes a positive sense of well-being and cohesion, the ability to initiate and sustain and develop mutual, satisfying personal relationships, and the ability to cope with adversary. So when I go into the gym and I see Six Pack, she is literally helping me to cope and deal with situations and circumstances that possibly I couldn't do. But seeing her work out, it motivates me to say, well, I got to flex a little bit. I got to gain strength a little bit. I got to gain some endurance a little bit, some stamina. And in that, I'm able to become stronger, all just seeing Six Pack do her thing in the gym. And I say, if she can do it, then guess what? So can I.
Absolutely.
So that's what I mean, though. But that mental health piece. It's a balance, and you got to learn that balance, ladies and gentlemen, or else you're just gonna keep on sinking into depths that you really don't want to sink into. So when Six Pack talk about, hey, she goes and talk to someone, and it's been you said it's been 2 months now, Six Pack.
It's actually been 3 months.
And you're unraveling that onion, that layers that's been there for so long, but now you're getting that thing free, and you're able to step out and learn who you are, and in learning who you are, you're able to help someone else be who they are.
Right.
You said it.
Yeah.
You
she
said
be
it.
rubbing off on me.
Wendell,
She rub off on me, man. She rub off on me.
You
She rubbing off on me, man.
No, that was a very powerful message, even before you start talking about me. Just the definition for mental health, and learning to deal with things. As I'm one of the people, so I already knew it's crazy. So going in to my sessions, some people don't know what's wrong with them and things like that, or don't know the things that they need to fix or whatever like that. So it was different for me because I knew everything that was wrong and that was going on. I just didn't know how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what steps to take in order for me to create that change. And talking to someone, I'm learning how to deal and cope with certain things, and also acknowledging how I feel about certain things,
Right.
because that's something that I typically don't do. I don't do emotions and feelings and all that stuff all that well. And so, but taking the time to actually ask myself how I feel about things, or why I feel that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those things make a difference. And then, like I told you, man, just to stop and breathe in before I speak, because I'm so quick and sharp with things that sometimes it's necessary for me to just breathe,
Right.
and come with a little bit more of a
different approach, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in a sense, because I can be, I call it sharp, but I can really be whatever. You know what I'm saying? I go in on somebody hard, for real. Yes, absolutely. So just being conscious of that and taking the time to breathe and think about how I feel, why I feel that way, and even if it's worth giving certain things and certain people my energy, and that's a really important part.
Well, Six Pack, you're talking about something that people don't really recognize or they don't do themselves, and it's called develop healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries is where you can be kind to yourself and you can be kind to others. You can know what it's okay to say no sometimes.
Absolutely.
And it's all right. And you don't have to feel bad about that. You don't have to please that person that's beside you because they don't know who you are. And if you don't know who you are and they don't know who you are, guess what? They're going to abuse you.
Let me tell you, man, I tell people all the time, bro, if you don't know who you are, then that means somebody going to tell you and you going to believe it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that.
You really don't want that. And the thing is, now I'm still learning how to have healthy boundaries. But healthy boundaries do include what you was talking about, Six Pack, with talking about you. How do you feel today? How do you feel about this or that situation? How do you look at the situation? Because you're validating who you are. And sometimes we get so lost in our relationships, we forget who we are. What made us us before they met you?
That's real.
Shit.
That's real.
And if I like the color blue, if I like the color blue and you like the color yellow, why do you like the color yellow? And you're able to talk to me about how it's bright, how it makes you feel warm, and this, that, and the other. And I say, well, I like the color blue because it's cool. It calls me to be cool. And in that, I can line up my repertoire of clothing because of the color coordination of blue, and it helps me to extend and accents the person that's in me when I wear this color of blue. It brings out this expression. So you learn how to deal with you on your terms, and in that the other person learns to deal with you on your terms and their terms. But you got to know who you are, what makes you you, and what makes you different.
Man, I tell y'all every week, man,
Right.
dig deep,
Yeah.
man. You gotta figure out knowing who you are is so important. You know what I'm saying? Knowing who you are is so important. That is like the beginning stages of everything. And I mean, this is my opinion, but it's the beginning stages of everything. Like, how can you be successful if you don't even know who you are? You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Like so I definitely think it's important for you to learn yourself, for you to learn your triggers, for you to learn things that definitely bother and annoy, but things that make you happy too. You have to learn how to cope, deal, balance, everything that's going on in life or whatever. And people, they don't know or they don't think so, but this is something that can be taught. I told y'all, I did not know the steps to fix all I knew is I was angry inside. That's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it took talking to someone to realize where that even stemmed from, to know why I even was feeling that way. And a lot of look, man, everything that's going on with you, within you, or whatever like that, that is you. We like to put it off on other people and say this person made me feel this way, and they've been this and all this other stuff. But we try to put the blame, but no, you are the reason why you feel the way you feel, and it may be something that stemmed from something else, you know what I'm saying, or from a different time or anything like that. But the truth of the matter is all you, and it's what you allow.
Now, six pack. Let me ask you something. What you're describing when you're talking about something that may have happened in the past, do you know that for children, they have positive factors or protective factors, then they have adverse protectors. And in that, do you know, have you ever heard of ACEs? Has any one of you all heard of ACEs?
Oh.
ACEs are adverse childhood experiences. And they're starting to learn that these traumatic experiences of negativity, whether it's neglect, whether that's emotional or physical, maybe it's abuse, it could be emotional, physical, sexual, it could be household challenges such as domestic violence, substance abuse, mental illness that runs in the family. It can be a parental separation, a divorce, even incarceration, to bullying, to negative self-esteem, to disruptive services that you would normally get, but because you keep moving from here to there to everywhere, those services are disrupted, and they are finding out that war, and even when we have those tornadoes that recently was mentioned, those type of things are negative factors that children will go through, and they're finding out that those adverse childhood experiences affects the person's thinking, feeling, behavior, and as those things occur, mental health challenges begin.
My personal opinion is no wonder that I'm surprised that every person on this fucking planet ain't crazy. The things that the things that they force feed us, you know what I'm saying, the things that they show us, you know, this whole social media, internet stuff, us seeing people get killed, murdered in front of their kids and in front of their families and out on the street, and you know, like, man, the things that they show us, the way that they treat us, it's no wonder to me that everybody out here ain't fucking loony or something. You know what I'm saying? Because things like that do affect you. I don't know, like what year it was a few years ago, bruh. I was like, bruh, I ain't never in my life cried this much over people that I don't even know, because left and right, you know, people was just being killed and they just showing this shit on fucking Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. But you know, the way we deal with things is different depending upon, again, how we grew up, you know, what we used while growing up to cope with these things that were happening or that were going on around us or whatnot. And so man, Wendell, I really wish that I would have set aside more time for us to talk. Yeah, I know every time we get off into these conversations, it's just like, man, there's so much more that we can discuss or whatnot.
Well, let me say this, Six Pack, and I know we got to go on. But do you know, with having just one of these protective factors can make a big difference in someone's life, especially a child's life. And one of those factors is a warm, supportive parent, developing healthy coping skills, a stable environment as much as possible. Hey, producing those positive experiences for your children. They do something for you.
Yes, absolutely.
That safe neighborhood or as much as possible. Even doggone employment, getting a doggone job. That has a protective factor for children.
No, absolutely.
And so, you know, I'm so thankful that you all allowed me to come in today. Hey, for 30 minutes, 45, or however long it was. But you all, please, ma'am, please, sir, address the mental illness piece. People are overtaking drugs. They're using the alcohol, and you jacking yourself even up more because we're not addressing the issues, or we're too ashamed or afraid to. And y'all don't have nothing to be ashamed of. We got black therapists, psychiatrists. We got people that are there to help you and want to help you.
You got people out here that's just like you. No matter who you are, what you got going on, there are some. I see it on the little infomercials when I'm watching YouTube all the time. There is a site that you can go to where you can go and select the type of therapist that you want. Guess what? I'm a black woman and I'm gay. I want a black woman that's gay to talk to. Guess what? They gonna find me one. Whatever
yes, they will.
Whatever you need is out there for you, but you have to take the steps to find to seek that out or whatever like
with
that.
Anything you got to put in the work.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. When I felt like I didn't want to feel the way I was feeling anymore, I talked to somebody I talked to Wendell, and he suggested that I talk to somebody, and that set in motion me seeking somebody that I felt comfortable with to help me through my journey or whatnot. So again, man, I definitely want to thank you for
appreciate you, bro,
being a part of the show today. And of course, thank you for everything you do. I look forward to seeing you back in the gym. So you hurry up and you get well, and get that back and stuff together. Because I don't want you to hurt yourself up there.
Right. But hey, y'all, just know that you got some free you got some free mental health screenings. You can do it anonymously. It's confidential. It's free. If you go to Mental Health of America .org, they'll help you out. You don't have to. All I'm trying to get you to understand, you don't have to do this by yourself.
You're not alone. Okay, so we're gonna sure that we tap in with Wendell, and we're gonna get all these links and everything like that, and we're gonna make sure that they're accessible to y'all. I mean, just in case you feel like you need to talk to somebody.
You know somebody that you can pass along information. So
absolutely. So thank you again, Wendell, for coming. We'll definitely be in touch soon. Hey man, y'all keep your eye out for this guy right here, man. This
check
guy
out the book.
He's doing some wonderful things for sure.
And, tap in with him on the Facebook Live.
Yes, Thursday. We're gonna have information about that for y'all as well. Right. So y'all make sure we tap in Thursday.
All right.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and hey, be good to yourself.
Right.
Next time,
yeah, absolutely.
All right, holla.
All right.
Look, man. Look, man.
Every time it's
we be having man. I'm saying though, right? It's let's make sure Cash talking a mic over there close to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He's been sitting over here waiting to get in this thing.
Tap on in with us over here or whatever. But yes, always a great time when we tap in with Wendell, because Wendell, he definitely give us some gems that help. You know, we talk about the things that people don't want to talk about. You know, what move? We look good. I think it look good. I see him.
You see him?
Okay. I see him.
Okay. He in that thing. Okay.
Yeah,
just trying to make sure you know.
Oh no, man, we in here. Okay, we definitely in. Man, Cash Talk, what's going on, man? I got the man here in the flesh.
That's what I told him when I caught him outside. I said, man, we had some technical difficulties of the week. We got you in this thing this time.
Like, bro, you know, we fix problems. We ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? 100. So look, man. This song ODA has just been tearing down the streets.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That shit is ham. I love that shit, man.
I appreciate y'all.
100. So you tell me, man, what was the motivation and the inspiration behind the track?
Man, you gotta stand on what you believe in. You feel me?
Oh no,
most definitely. You know what I'm saying?
10 toes.
And that's one of the tracks. See, that ain't even the first track I did. It was Upper Echelon. You know what I'm saying? Upper Echelon was the first track I did. You know what I'm saying? Single I put out there, but ODA really took it up.
No, yeah, man, because that ODA.
That
shit lit. But no, I like the other one though too. The Upper Echelon, so I like that one too. Yeah. We got that one too. You know what I'm saying? That's in rotation too. But you know what I'm saying? When you hit us with that ODA, I was like, okay. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I see you out here, bro. You want to step on some real quick, real fast.
We been moving around the city, a couple spots.
Absolutely, man. The movement and the motion that you got going on right now is really, really great. But you got a really great team behind you too.
More definitely. Shout out to my team.
Yeah, and that's very important. So, what got you into music initially?
Oh man, it's just. When my grandma passed away, man. You know, I always been in the music. It's like when you doing music. To me, bro, I was doing music, but I didn't take it serious. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like when my grandma passed away like 2 years ago, bro. That's all I had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that was she'd rather see me do better than that. So I took it to a whole nother level.
Well, that's what's up, man. Shout out to grandma. Okay.
Yeah. R.I.P. grandma, man.
100, man. Yes. Hey, look, man. Well, the great thing that I know about people and energy, death is grandma right here with you, bro. Right. She right here with you, man.
Definitely. She
right. Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Pushing you right along, making sure them doors is trying to close. She kicking them motherfuckers open. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. That's what's up. So you said you always kind of was a part of, you know, you love music, but you just wasn't taking it seriously. So like, what other you was just like recording or
I really wasn't even recording it because I'm from a small country town, bro. I'm from a one red light city called Buena Vista, Georgia.
Okay.
You know, Cypher, you probably never heard
of it.
But yeah, man, it's like it ain't no studios down there. We ain't big on music, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was like when I moved to Columbus. I know you heard of Columbus.
Of course I have. Yeah. My bro from Columbus. Shout out to my bro Cam.
Columbus is like 45 minutes away from Buena Vista, though. When I moved to Columbus, Georgia, bro, you know, I had better opportunities like studio time and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I started getting in the studio more, bro, and recording more. And that's what brought me out to the music, man. Like,
what would you say is like the number one thing that you love about music?
Music, man. The vibe. It's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Without music, what would the world be?
I don't even know.
Yeah. That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
Yeah.
But that's real. It is. It definitely gets you through a lot of things.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The good things, the bad things, and anything in between.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's like you said, it's a vibe. It's a mood. Music is like a mood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I get that.
So from the move to your hometown, Buena Vista, to Columbus, how did you link up with Merciful Sounds? How you link up with them?
Oh, when I dropped the Upper Echelon. See, I used to reach out to her. I used to send her snippets and stuff. I used to promote myself, bro. Like, I ain't never had nobody behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was just starting, really taking it serious. So when I started promoting my stuff more, made me an Instagram, start sending people snippets and stuff like that, she hit me up. It was like, it just wasn't even on that type level. It was like I had to really show her like I'm versatile. I can really goddamn rap. So you know what I'm saying? I sent her about 3 snippets. She said, keep going, this, that, and the third. Gave me, you know what I'm saying? Gave me the up.
Yeah.
So I dropped that Upper Echelon. It's just, oh yeah, we gotta have him here March the 6th.
Okay. So she saw something.
Yeah,
like, okay.
That's what's
Bro
up.
got potential, so.
That's what's up. Yeah, and I mean, look, the way she go hard for you, bro. That was good. That was a good move. Absolutely. I love the energy and the dedication that Merciful Sounds put into the team and the artists, because I see it. You see it, and I think that's really, really dope. You actually not the first. We had
Underdog Waller.
Yeah,
we definitely.
Underdog Waller.
Yeah. We definitely had him slide through on the video chat with us.
He got some music with him
too.
Right. He just dropped that Lover's Lane.
Yeah, man. I like the little snap he dropped. When the New Year came or whatever. He's talking about how everybody be talking about the New Year's resolutions and shit like that. So look, man. Definitely in Mooski. Yeah. So y'all got some wonderful things going on with y'all, and it's always good to have a good team, a solid team, or whatever, man. Like I just love even y'all energy around each other. Like you could just see it, even through pictures or whatever like that. And so that's a vibe, like for real. So this whole music thing, man. You know, did you? You said, man, it's one light town. Now y'all ain't have instruments and nothing like that.
I mean, we have a band. We have a band in school, but you know, it's like, bro, like how
you wasn't a cool kid.
It wasn't a lot. It wasn't even music with me at first, bro. I was a star basketball player, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like most definitely, like one of the best players at the school, bro. Like
that's lit.
I was one of the star basketball players, you know, and music wasn't even. I wasn't even doing music then. It's like when I graduated, lost my scholarship. I tore 2 ligaments and the cartilage in my knee, bro. And, you know, I sat out damn near half a year. This is my witness right here. He one of my basketball teammates, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
it was like,
hell, huh?
Yeah. It was like, I hate Screech. Screech from there, you know what I'm saying? We got dang. We went over with the music. Yeah.
That's typical for our culture. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do, man. Because you got to get out here. We got to eat.
We got to eat.
We got to eat. For sure.
And you might not believe me. Everybody who work in my city, where we stay now, bro, they go out of town to work. Ain't no jobs in my city, bro.
That's crazy.
Wow.
No job, unless you talking about Family Dollar, Dollar General, some shit like that.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, who really want to do that?
We don't judge that, but you know, at the same time, like, come
that's
on,
not
bro.
What you
can't really live like that.
You can't live like that, bro.
No, that's real. That's real. Yeah. So I mean, if you wasn't rapping and messed up your leg, you'd be out here hooping.
Yeah, I'd be out here hooping, probably in the NBA, man.
Hey,
you know, I played that boy. Kente Caldwell played for LA Lakers. You know, so I played him in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, we played. You know, really out here, bro.
Yeah. Word, that's what's up. So, what type of music did your grandma like? You say she was kind of like your inspiration.
She was on more like the old school, you know, Al Green.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
She had to listen to the Al Green and stuff like that. I feel that.
The older golden, as they call it. It's good vibe. It's great vibe.
It's good music.
Now let me tell y'all something.
That's the roots of music, right?
I legit So I made a playlist around Christmas. We was doing a Christmas party or whatever, and so he was like, "Man, I don't want none of that hip hop and all that stuff." You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. A whole bunch of like old school type of music. And so over the weekend, man, I'm sitting there, I'm pressing the shirts. Turned on a little playlist, bro. Let me tell you, I was in there fucking jamming, bro, gigging up and then being like, "Okay, man, I ain't heard this shit in a long time." like no, but music back then really made you feel, some type of way. Yeah. So like these days, it has to be that type of music in a sense. It's like, oh, it's the type of music, it's some dance music or some hype type of music or whatever like that. But no, back then, every song had the beat and had whatever to make you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, Like I
say, it's getting back to that because a lot of people are really starting to, you're really digging into crates and sampling that old music. So it's coming back.
Absolutely, man. I look forward to it because I don't know what the hell they got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? There's only a few little select folks that I like. And for the most part, I listen to a lot of indie artists.
Most of you like me, I listen to a lot of I ain't too big on locals, I own big on industry.
Man, I don't listen to a lot of mainstream music. I don't listen to the radio all that often. I might listen to some morning shows and stuff like that because I'd be like, man, it's funny and they might give me something to talk about on my show. But outside of that, I really don't listen to the radio, man. I listen to On Blast Radio Atlanta. I like to listen to the artists that that are submitting their music to us or whatever. It's so much talent out here. And there's so many artists that's out here that's doing different things. That's everything on the radio sound alike, or it just seems sometimes it's just music these days is more of a downer to me. It's not.
It's a lot of copycat.
And that's why man, like artists like you. Like these indie artists that I tap in with, it's refreshing because they want to give you
some real creators out
there. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. So let me see. What else?
Did we miss the whole introduction? Like let him tell like his Instagram, and we don't think we did that.
Everybody already know who Cash Talk is because I'm saying no.
You're right.
No, okay, you're right. All right, well, Cash Talk, I will give you the opportunity to, of course, tell everybody who you are, where they can find you on social media. And things like that.
Man, I go by the name of Cash Talk, man. Y'all can find me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, stuff like that. It's spelled with a K, KASHTALK. REKEL.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about.
Right, man, because everybody know this man. I ain't have to tell these folks who he is. But no, but you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is that moment right there is exactly what we be talking about when we be telling y'all about us in the media. Like I'm just so comfortable. We just went in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like we just go right into it. It just flow like that or whatever because that's how the vibes and the energy be around here or whatever. But now that everybody know who he is, I feel like we should go ahead and play this ODA. You know
play that thing, man.
Because we show that thing over there. All right, and Cash Talk, man, you do me the honor of introducing the track for our people.
Hey, y'all, man. Y'all go follow this, man. Y'all can go get this everywhere on all platforms, man. This ODA out everywhere, man. On all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere, bro. You can go get that. Make sure y'all go download that. This is my new single that's out right now, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Then we got one. Yeah.
Yeah, time I made this beat.
KT Raquel. Cash Talk. Let's get it. Yeah.
Make sure y'all go get
to
it.
that folk nigga, we got the recipe. Yeah, we got the recipe. Yeah, we in the streets. We don't say nothing, let that cash talk. Teddy fuck nigga, we got the recipe. And we in the street like that asphalt. Don't say nothing, let that cash talk. Diamond be dancing, Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk. I got that girl of my brothers be with me, they say they gang. But who really with them? Who really with you? These niggas be switching, I been official. I earn my strike like the road with the whistle. Bro told me going, my bag and get it. I know some killers and dealers, yeah. I know some real gorillas, yeah. Straight out the Tristan banana good for you monkey niggas. See them on the vision, see no competition. Got a man, cause I'm on the edge. I'm on on their ass, they say that they high. I think that they're not. I'm bubbling, yeah, I'm straight out the pot. We don't say nothing, let the cash talk. All of my niggas, they ballin'. Hit the club and pop up some bottles. Then we fuck on celebrity models. If it ain't about the rest of no commas, then you niggas ain't talking about nothing. See the drip, it costs a few hundred. See, I don't do flexing, I'm known for that stunting. Any problem that could hold a 30. Set it off like a bomb, I'm bustin'. Nut up on your bitch, I'm fucking. She said I'm good for nothing. I know I was good for some. Hit the lotto and throw up the money. I'm sick with it, vomit. You already know how I'm rockin' the crowd. My whole team get back to that money. If he ain't your partner, don't trust him. If she ain't your bitch, don't love him. We just fucking can't cover. Got a few racks in the double. 2 times, that's double. 3 times, triple up on the Monday. My fuck your bitch on the Monday. 7 days a week, that Monday through Sunday. Hit your block skirt off in the Hyundai. I'm from the bottom, we call it the jungle. Y'all calling us Concho, but we don't hit Huncho. Stay down for the come-up. Tell you fuck nigga, we up. Tell you fuck nigga, we got the recipe. And we in the street like that ass off. Don't say nothing, let that cash talk. Diamond be dancing, Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk. I got that girl and my brothers be with me, they say the game. But who really with them? Who really with you? These niggas be switching, I been official. I earn my strike like the road with the whistle. Bro told me going, my bag and get it. I know some killers and dealers, yeah. I know some real gorillas, yeah. Straight out of Twitch, but not a cook. For you mucking niggas, even want to visit. See no competition, got a man, cause I'm on their ass with you. I'm on their ass with you. Say yeah. Say yeah.
You are now rocking on Blast Radio Atlanta, home with a $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.
Yeah. What? That shit cold. Okay. We on the ass with it.
We on the air, man. All 2022, man. We on the air.
100. So tell me, like, what you got some shows or anything? I mean, like, you really been all over the city. So I mean, if they haven't seen you perform, yeah, I don't know what they doing. They're hiding under a rock. But you got anything like coming up?
Man, Screek say he got something lined up, so you know I'm fucking with Screek. I already know you know what Screek got going on. So,
absolutely. He stay on some shit for sure, man.
Whatever he got lined up, probably this weekend or next weekend, we gonna do it.
Word, absolutely. So man, y'all already know. Y'all could just tap into our page. We post almost all the street nitty shit anyway.
Yeah.
So y'all can definitely keep up. Make sure y'all follow my fam Street Nitty the representative too, man.
Definitely.
You know, long time, rocking with that guy, man. I love everything that he do. I love his energy and his spirit. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just something about that man, you know? Very positive, but I dig that. So, any projects that you're currently working on?
Oh yeah, man. We got this. I'm finna drop another single Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna surprise y'all with another single Father's Day.
Okay. So I like how you said I'm gonna surprise y'all with another single. You know what I'm saying? Because we like all the exclusives over here. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we gonna. We still working on this EP called Cream. Cream stand for cash rule everything around me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we still got that in the making, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no set date yet, but we finna hit y'all with another single, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, that's what's up.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Any artists that you really look forward to working with?
In the industry, what you mean? Like industry,
local? Period. Both.
I mean,
give me a mainstream.
You know, in the making, you know, me and Guala gonna do something. You already know that's in the making already.
Yeah. That's home team. That's a given.
My favorite rapper though, you know, to be real, is Joe the Breeze, bro. Like,
you going crazy?
Yeah, like that's my favorite rapper.
Okay.
Hey, Jody go hard.
That probably be. If we get there, that probably be my first feature right now.
Ain't no if when you get there. Hey, y'all heard that, man. You heard that, right?
More definitely. Don't be surprised when you hear that Candace talking Joe the Breeze.
Right. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
So since you brought up the Joe the Breeze, let me get your top 5. You know what I'm saying? Of music, however you want to put it, your top 5 like rappers right now.
Oh. You know, I'm gonna go with the industry. How I do, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can go indie. I mean, you can.
I'm gonna go indie, but you know, I ain't too big of a fan of indie. You feel me? And I ain't riding no wave. I'm just gonna go.
What you like?
No, that's what you like.
I mean, what you like.
No judge.
Lil Baby, you can give me Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Lil Baby. I like Dirt. Lil Dirt. You know what I'm saying? Top 5. Give me Dirt. Lil Baby. Man, it's hard, bro, because I don't listen to a lot of these guys, bro.
You got some indies outside of people in your camp that you really like. Some indies, some indie
artists. Oh, shout out that boy YC and Trap, man. You know that boy doing big thing right now. You know what I'm saying? Authentic Records. You know what I'm saying? Trap, YC and Trap. I fuck with Trap. You know what I'm saying? Man, it ain't too many, bro.
Hey, well, I think that's good because you know,
Guala gonna be one of those ones. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Guala. You know, but it ain't too many. You know, I listen to indie artists, but you know, it ain't too many I'm really vibing with right now. Cause like you said, all on talking about the same thing. If you ain't killing no dead op, you ain't talking about shit. You feel me?
No, that's real.
You understand me?
No, that's a real. That's a real.
Yeah. So, it's a couple, bro. Who else can I think of? Who I forgot about?
Say, hey, look, man, look. Hey, right. Cash talk.
Yeah, cash talk. That's what it is.
Right. Do you do music like full time? Is that what your career is?
Full-time job. That's wake up every morning and write something. You know what I'm saying? Everything. That's every day. You know what I'm saying? Music my full-time job.
That's what's up, man. The luxury.
We got a lot of new stuff to work.
A lot of people.
Sure, man. If you waking up every day and writing a verse, then absolutely, man. Do that for a summer,
right?
Like just a summer. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
You think it's easy? It ain't easy.
We really on the second project right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what's up. Definitely.
So
he said, man, he got some shit lined up for y'all.
A lot of people coming up behind you, trying to be where you at. I mean, like doing that, being at a full-time job, you making a living off of music. At this point, that's crazy.
Absolutely, and that's really, really good.
But you know, it take money too, bro. You know, some people can say I feel like bro. You can record in a day, all day, but you know, it's a meaning behind it, bro. Like if you ain't that ain't what you want to do, bro. That ain't what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can go to the studio and make a song. I feel like, bro, anytime I hit the studio, it's gonna be a hit. You feel me?
That's how you gotta feel. That's how you. That means you believing in yourself and what you got. You know, the talent.
And it's all where you at too. Like I said, bro, it's all about. It ain't about how many songs you got, neither. At the same time, because get what? It only take one song.
That's right.
And get what? You get it in the right people's hands, the right people's ear, bro. You right. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, bro. It's gonna take off. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's all about who hearing your music right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
No, that's some absolute real
talk. I feel like as an indie station, like we are in an indie station that we linked up with, you know what I'm saying? The more eyes and ears that you can get on your music,
definitely.
Different audiences, different.
I started on last year, bro. For real, like last year, I was doing shows just to get my name out there. You know, so I'm traveling 2-3 hours every weekend. They bounce, you know what I'm saying? They with me every weekend. We coming up here every weekend doing a show. You know what I'm saying? Some artists don't put the effort into doing it. They want handouts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Yeah.
It take work. It definitely take money to make money. I like to tell people all the time, look, if you don't have money to invest in yourself, bro, I tell folks when they come over here, look, if you ain't got $5 to get your song spent, and you in the wrong business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Now, the truth of the matter is, it takes money to make money, and as an artist, initially you're gonna spend way more money than you make. But you have to believe in yourself enough to make that investment in yourself, knowing that it's gonna have some payback, you know, at some point or whatever like that. I mean, if you don't, then again, this is not for you or whatever. A lot of people do think like, oh man, all I gotta do is just go hop in the studio.
No,
it's just as simple as that, or whatever. But it's not. You need the talent, of course, but you need a plan. You need a team. These days you don't really need talent, bro. You got the team. You can go into the studio. You can put some shit on top of some shit, and if you push it the right way, bro,
you out of there
for real.
You're right.
You're right. Bullshit out here.
That's a lot of bullshit.
It's money for real.
on the side note, when you out here grinding, driving those 2
Facts.
hours and those 3 hours doing those shows, make these relationships, because those relationships
relationships
are just as valuable as MC.
And
You
that's the
spending
same
that
thing
money.
as Street said. That how me and Street really linked up a lot, bro. Like I was doing these shows. I want the type of artist to perform and leave. You know, a lot of artists do that, perform and leave.
Yep.
Bro, you got to stick around and network. You know what I'm saying? You got to stick around and network. You never know who you run into.
Who out in that
You never know.
You
never
really,
know.
really don't.
Like who out here watching you? Okay,
yeah, you
they
never
gonna
know.
be like, hey, bro, I saw a brother at this show I just did. You know, they might know somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you never know who people connected to either, and so and even that make a difference. You don't know who in the room, and you don't know who that person is connected to. So if they might not be the person that's gonna set your career off or whatever, but they might be the motherfucker who really liked you, and it was like, hey, look, man, you know, I'm gonna go talk to this guy or whatever, and that might be your break. You never know. Networking is definitely important. Just getting up there and performing, I mean, it's really not gonna do nothing for you. I mean, even if they like your song, bro, they gonna forget about you later because you ain't even coming in. You're not, you know, you didn't introduce yourself, or bro, I can't even talk to this guy. He think he famous already. You know what I'm saying? For real. So yeah, you gotta be personable. You gotta, you know, and you gotta get out here. You gotta talk to bro, man. Kissing babies, shaking hands, you know what I'm saying? Like you really, really have to do that. And it's something that I was telling everybody the other day. I made a post that said, look, it don't matter what it is that you do these days. I don't care if you blue collar, if you corporate, if you an entrepreneur, if you slinging ass. You got to know how to market yourself. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like in this day and age, you have to know how to market yourself, because if you don't, they're not gonna pay you no attention or whatever that.
They're not gonna take you for real. Like,
I mean, that's real. And so that most important thing is definitely you taking yourself seriously. And what I see is clearly you took yourself serious enough for other people to take you seriously.
Right.
And that created a movement and some motion or whatever like that. See, is people got to hear and see things like that so that they know, like, look, man, it's very possible for you to get out here and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And to make it, but you can't think that it's just going to be gift wrapped and handed to you like, ta-da, happy birthday.
You'll never enjoy it.
And you won't. It won't mean that. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
I tell people all the time. You know how many people they call me and they be like, oh man, well, you should do this, or you should go work with this person, or you should go do that, and all this other stuff. This will make your stuff do this. But bro, that won't mean shit to me, bro. You know why I love what I got going on right now? Because you earned it. Because I did this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then too, at the same time, you can't be giving me advice, bro. You sit at home on the couch, bro. I don't want no advice from you. None whatsoever.
Exactly. So you definitely got to keep some people around you that are motivated and that will motivate you to get out here and do and be better. Because man, that time don't wait on nobody.
It don't.
It really, really don't. And so, like I said, the one thing that I, of course, have always noticed about you is your grind, and then that you keep solid people around you, people that really support you, what you got going on, and that's so important in this business. And I'm talking about from friends to family to even your business dealings and things like that, because the industry is a little
messed up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real, it is.
Sharks is swimming in the water,
but the great thing about it is that these new artists that are coming out, you know, I feel like their mindsets are a bit different. I think that, you know, we are really, really looking for a change, looking to make a change, but also awaiting the door or the window or whatever, the crack just a little bit so we can have a breath of fresh air, because what's going on in the industry right now and in the world, period, is just like,
what's up with the YSL boys?
Man,
that too. I just seen some stuff the other day. They going back to 2017 on some other stuff that happened. They bringing up everyththing.
So listen,
this is crazy.
Right
I mean, they trying to jam them
about all these indictments. Did y'all see the list of all the people and all these entities that they consider gangs and stuff like that? Okay, so look, the first thing is this crazy. The second thing is anything that you do, you need to make sure that you got your shit together.
Yeah.
Okay. you need to make sure you got your shit together. And so the one thing that I know from being street smart and book smart and having common sense, okay, is that, bro, if I'm gonna do dirt, I'm not gonna let everybody know what type of dirt I'm doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't let your left hand know what the fucking right is doing, okay? You feel me? You know, you gotta be smart and shit. And then when you know you out here doing dirt, you also gotta set yourself some shit aside. So, because you know there's a possibility there, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if the most confident motherfucker know that there is still a possibility that things might not go how you planned it to, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So you need to have some things lined up, some reassurances, whether that's some money, whether that's a fall guy, whether that's what, you know what I'm saying, like whatever the fuck, whatever it is, be smart, bro. Like if I had money like that, I would not have myself caught up in no dealings, nigga. Guess what? You ain't gonna hear no conversations. You ain't gonna hear nothing, nigga. Like, I don't know. I'll tie a note to a bird or something, nigga. I don't know, but
you doing your dirt. Then you talk about it. I mean, like that's not really creative. It's not really creative to me. Like,
I was on the west side with my Glock 9 and I shot that nigga in his face 5 times. All right, you know what I'm saying?
You just confessed right here, like the whole thing.
Like, damn.
They're like, oh, 5 times? Let's go look. Let's go look back at these cases. Who got shot 5 times? Oh, we about to put that on you. We about to put that right on you.
For real. And that's crazy, bro. Y'all get out here and y'all talk about that shit. Y'all don't even switch the story up a little bit or nothing. You don't change nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then expect things to just be whatever. And then they talk about jail conditions. Nigga, it's jail. It's not right? So when them motherfuckers came on there, it was like, it's jail, it's not the Ritz. Exactly, motherfucker. It's jail. Talking about this uncomfortable living conditions. Yeah, nigga, because you're a millionaire. You're not used to living and sleeping on a fucking hard ass bed and shit like that.
You put yourself in that position.
But, girl, you do the crime and you get caught, you got to pay the time. Now, they say you do the crime, you got to pay the time. But no, if you do the crime and you get caught, bro, you got to pay the time. So, look, you shouldn't have got caught if you was going to be doing the dirt.
So I was watching this interview the other day. 50 Cent was like, they was talking about this stuff. He was like, when he say something, when he say his rhymes or his raps or whatever, he said he don't claim nothing. He don't claim nothing to nobody because he don't want that Rico. He don't want that Rico. Rico ain't cool.
Look, man. So all you young MCs, you indie artists, you entertainers,
by example.
You know what I'm saying? For real. All you gotta do, man. Listen. The one thing people love about me is I do what the fuck I'm supposed to do, and I go on about my business. Okay? Niggas don't know what the fuck going on with me unless I tell them. Okay, so people don't know what the fuck is going on with you unless you tell them, and that's why it's so important to have solid motherfuckers around you. Because if you talking to people that's around you and the motherfuckers ain't solid, bro, then of course it's gonna be a slip of the lip somewhere, and you might end up in some type of situation. Just be careful with what you got going on. Be smart, you know.
Yeah, you really gotta pay attention to who you know what I'm saying, who you bringing around you.
And look, man. Hey, and look. The first post that I seen when all this shit went down was, look, if they know what's going on, somebody talking, somebody snitching.
Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody knows
somebody done said something or whatever, because they don't know what the fuck going on unless somebody done told them. They've been watching you and they had to have a reason to start. You know what I'm saying? And so when they start pulling out all this federal type of shit, they know. They done built the case already. They already know what's going on. So yeah, man, long story short, man, keep your ass out of trouble. But one thing that I do want to ask you is, for artists like you that come from a small town that don't have the type of resources necessary to really motivate or even to aid their music, ambitions or whatever like that, like what type of advice would you give them?
Bro, just keep grinding, bro. Like, keep grinding, you know what I'm saying? It pay out, bro. Grind pays out, bro. Don't never give up.
That's
you know what I'm saying.
True.
Don't give up. You know what I'm saying. If you feel like that's your dream, bro, keep grinding. Don't never give up. You know what I'm saying.
Hey, that's some real shit, man.
As real as it comes.
Hey, look, man. Dreams become reality when you create a plan and you start working that plan. Okay. So, and that's some real stuff. And sometimes they might take you a long time.
They do.
You know, but you got to understand that all that work is necessary because all that work prepared you for that moment when that moment comes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So when that moment comes, you're gonna be ready.
Look, man, without everything that I had gone through, there's no way that I would be right here doing this at the capacity that I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? At all. Or whatnot. And the grind part aspect of it is important because you said you started 2 years ago. Guess what? We did too. We started at the same time.
Yep.
Look, both of us right here on the same timeline, moving. That's what it takes. It takes the grind. You got to put in the work. You can't just, and people always talking about, so everybody's on this affirmations and manifestation and all this other stuff or whatever like that. But guess what? Don't none of that shit mean shit if you're not doing the work. Okay, so you can talk it, speak it into existence, definitely, but without action towards it, ain't shit gonna pop. That shit ain't gonna happen. Nobody, man. Dreams aren't the answers to dreams aren't falling out the sky. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So you really got to get out here. You got to do the work, man. You got to make sure you got some good people around you. And like I said, man, the one thing that I definitely know about you is you got that, and that is the foundation for amazing things to happen with you in your career, for real. So damn, like, is there anything that you want to share with our viewers, listeners, just in general?
Yeah, man, I just want to shout out to everybody who watching, who tuned in right now.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
They in here.
Y'all already know what's going on, man. We down here in the A, bro. We with the big show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tune in to On Blair Radio, bro. Y'all come down here and get y'all a $5 spin, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, man.
It don't take much, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It don't take much.
Come down here and get the interview, bro.
Y'all see this traction. Y'all see this movement.
Man. Y'all see
you know
what's going on, bro. Don't wait too late now.
I mean, don't wait till the price go up, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look,
this summer, Wet Fest, it's
gonna be a hot summer. Wet Fest gonna be a hot scene.
Man, it's going crazy, bro. Oh, matter of fact, I didn't even speak on Wet Fest, but everybody, man, y'all make sure y'all go follow Wet Fest ATL. Man, my partner, hosted by Judah and Miss Raindrop, are putting on like the most crazy bananas motherfucking wet party of the year. I promise you.
We got what? Bikini car wash. We got car show. We got performances. We got fashion show. We got vendors. You know what I'm saying?
Look, we got,
it's supposed to be some type of water gun fight. It's gonna be too much fun.
The freaking vendors is crazy, y'all. Man, we got 20 acres that we gonna be holding down on July the 30th. Okay, 20 acres. We gonna have at least 300 vendors out there. So everything that you could possibly think of will be out there. If you are a vendor, definitely holler at us before these slots fill up. Because guess what, man? We fucked them up when Yandy and Ray Holiday jumped on board. Okay, so man, Yandy Smith, Ray Holiday, man, they tapped in with us. The big black pop up. / Wet Fest. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. Bend and spin. It's going to fuck down. You know what I'm saying?
So the whole thing started at 4:00.
Hell yeah.
July the 30th.
And if y'all need them slots, you want to perform,
tap in.
Yeah, holla at your girl. Media, tap in. Holla at your girl. Vendors, tap in. Holla at your girl. You know what I'm saying? Look, all that, man. I look forward to seeing y'all folks down there, man. I tapped in with your people. She already told me, man, we on shit like hit me up, send me the info or whatever. So yeah, man, my hope is definitely see you guys out there turning the fuck up too.
There's gonna be a lot of eyeballs, brother.
Look, I'm just gonna be throwing balloons on bitches, all right? You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I'm gonna be out there squirting motherfuckers with water guns and all type of shit, bro. And I don't want to hear no shit. If you came there, you came to have fun, man. I just want us all to have a good time and just celebrate, man, the fact that look.
Hey, look, we might need to get a cameraman.
It's gonna be definitely gonna need a cameraman.
Oh no, it's definitely gonna be plenty of media.
Get your content.
We're gonna have some photographers and stuff out there. But if you want your own exclusive content, I would definitely suggest you to bring your own camera. Look,
why not? Take advantage of the opportunity. That's smart. Don't tell nobody else.
Don't tell nobody else. Right. I mean, I'm saying, we'll have everybody out there trying to shoot. But no, on some real shit, it's definitely gonna be very lit. Don't forget, man, whatever my family street that they got going on this weekend, man, Cash Talk gonna be there performing. So y'all definitely don't want to miss that. Y'all tap in with him. Make sure y'all keeping up with Socket Talk. The podcast. Hell yeah, man. You catch your girl Big Show on that guy coming soon.
The Holy Strip Supreme.
I'm on episode 4 just in case y'all.
I mean, right, man.
I see you on episode 4.
Yep. Definitely, y'all make sure y'all go back and watch. Look, man, all these episodes and everything like that, they right there for y'all. It's all on the internet. That's the wonderful thing about the internet. You can always go back and look if you missed it. Okay. All right. So, staying with the theme, before I let you go. We've been talking about mental health awareness. Have you ever, felt like maybe you needed to go and talk to somebody, or felt like overwhelmed, or even were you raised to think that it's best to shut up and keep it moving? You know what I'm saying?
A man up, you know what I'm saying? Right. A man up and just don't say nothing. Suck that shit up and keep it moving.
I mean, I ain't never thought of it like that, bro. I don't know. I can't speak on that. I don't know.
He's saying, man.
It's hard. It ain't an easy thing to talk about, though.
It ain't.
It's
you
not.
know what I'm saying?
It's definitely not.
That's something new to me. You feel me with that? You know what I'm saying? But,
absolutely. Well,
I ain't got no problem with it. You feel me?
No.
But if they take that, if I have to go talk to somebody, I
ain't
never felt
no,
like that.
I definitely appreciate the fact that you're open to it, because I think in this day and age, we're taught to be opposed to certain things like that. We're raised, what goes on in this house, stay in this house, and don't go telling people my business and things like that. Like, black households, they're raised like that or whatever. And and growing up, you don't think there's nothing wrong with that. That no snitching and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a way of life normally for us. But it's also a catalyst or trigger to the mental health type of breakdowns and things like that, because that makes us think it's better to hold things inside versus expressing them. And so I read something this morning actually that stated that when you have things like when you're holding things inside versus letting those things out, that shit make you sick. It fucks with your health. You know what I'm saying? Yes, things that's going on in your mind. Yes, exactly. Stress your body to where certain things, be up. Look, no, for real. You wonder why you breaking out or things like that.
You see females shit just breaking out. They
on some real shit. So all my life I had psoriasis, right? I've never had a breakout. But when I went through this like stressful episode, I was just doing so much, working myself to death, thinking about everything, whatever the fuck like that, bro. I had a whole fucking. I was looking like a fucking spotted cow. You know what I'm saying? It was like, listen, stress and the lack of expressing your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings can kill you. So
what they call it? Was it hypertension?
Consider those things when you feel like it's best for you to not say whatever it is that you feel.
I let it out through music, though.
See?
That's your therapy.
And outlets is very important. You have to have an outlet, and whether that's just writing, reading, whatever it is, that kickboxing, whatever the fuck releases y'all. I love the gym. You know what I'm saying? I let out a lot of stress at the gym. And so, look, man, things like that are things that help you or whatever. There are things that you can do, alone. Like, you don't have to go and talk to somebody and tell everybody like all your feelings and stuff like that or whatever. There are some things that you can do that will help you relieve some of those stresses or whatever. But I just want everyone to know that there are people out here that you could talk to. There's people that care or whatever. So yeah, man, just make sure that y'all taking care of yourself, because your mental health affects so many different things that you have going on with yourself.
You could be out here, saying, had the biggest record in the world, making all the money in the world. You out here just fucking die, like, because you ain't taking care of yourself.
Real shit. Oh man, and so I lost a friend over the weekend, man. Shout out to Parlay. Some people know him as Britain Pass, and he passed away. Yeah. A lot of people know Loud Clothing or whatever. Man, it's sad and it's tragic. And I mean, it's sad because we knew he was sick, and of course, at some point there was a possibility, but his health had been so great and he had been doing so well that you just really, you wouldn't or didn't expect that. And so, bro, it's important, of course, that you are taking care of yourself. It's important that you are living your life to the fullest every day. Don't let anything hold you back from doing anything that you want to do. And the one thing that I really, really love about Parlay is that he was always high vibes, high energy. We always had a good time around one another or whatever like that. And he was always positive, working his business, doing his thing or whatever like that. So it's hard when you lose people who are, man, just like a great piece of the community or whatever like that. So y'all make sure, man, y'all hug your people close, man. Y'all make sure that y'all flowers, man, while they here, for real, give it to them while they here, because you never know what can happen or when you may lose somebody or whatever like that. So, man, with that being said, I like how things are going around here. I'm almost about time to wrap things up. What I'm gonna do is, man, Cash Talk, I'm gonna let you tell everybody, of course, one more time, who you are, where they can find your music, and of course, any shout outs or anything like that you want to do. This is right here. I like to call it, it's like your 5 minutes of fame, man. You get to say whatever it is that you want to say.
Yeah, I go by the name of Cash Talk with Kel, man. Like I said, bro, y'all can follow me on all platforms, bro, on all social media sites, bro. Go get that ODA, more definitely. The newest single out right now, going up there. You know what I'm saying? Go run that up. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube.
Indeed.
Yeah, we got a lot of new shit on the way, man. Like I said, bro, we got I'm dropping a new single Father's Day. So y'all stay in tune to that. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna drop that single over here on Blast Radio Atlanta. So look, man. Yeah. So y'all wait for it. Y'all just wait for it.
Yeah. A lot of that going on.
So yeah, that's it.
I want to shout out my label, bro, Merciful Sound.
Because they in here. They turned up in here.
Merciful in here.
Like, preach,
man. What's going on? Y'all want to shout out my label, Merciful Sound, bro. Shout out to Underground Guala. You know what I'm saying? We doing big things right now, bro. We got a lot of new music on the way. Y'all stay tuned, bro. Definitely. Say yeah.
That's great. That's exactly what she said. Say yeah. So look, man, what I'm gonna do, man, I'm gonna hit y'all off with that ODA one more time, just in case you missed it, man, or just in case you want to hear it again, because the shit lit, alright? And while we do that, man, y'all just tune into the music. We're gonna take some pictures and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we have some good content for y'all tomorrow, alright?
See, I think we got one.
Yeah, time I made this beat.
KT, Raquel, Cash Talk. Let's get it. To these folk nigga, we got the recipe. And we in the streets. You don't say nothing, let that cash talk. Teddy fuck nigga, we got the recipe. And we in the street like that ass fall. Don't say nothing, let that cash talk. Diamond be dancing, Michael Jackson do I got that pull of my brothers, be with me, they say they game. But who really with them? Who really with you? These niggas be switching, I've been official. I earn my strike like the road with the whistle, bro told me go on my bag and get it. I know some killers and dealers, yeah. I know some real gorillas, yeah. Straight out the Trisha Vanilla cooking for you mugging niggas. See don't want to bitch, see no competition. Not a man, cause I'm on their ass. I think that they're not. I'm bubbling here, I'm straight out that pot. We don't say nothing, let the cash off. All of my niggas get growlers. Hit the club and pop us some bottles. Then we fuck on celebrity models. If they ain't about the racks and the commas, then you niggas ain't talk about nothing. See the trip, it costs a few hundred. See, I don't do flexing, I'm known for that stunting. Any problem that close or 30. Set it off like a bomb, I'm busting. Lift up on your bitch, I'm fucking. She said I'm good for nothing. I know I was good for some. Hit the lotto and toward the money. I'm sick with it, funny. You already know how I'm rocking the color team. Get back to that money. If he ain't your partner, don't trust him. If she ain't Put your beats on low.
My brother said you fine.
Just
I'm like, look,
yeah,
brother,
two
you right.
racks and dough. Two times, that's
Appreciate it, bro.
three
Appreciate it, bro.
times, triple up on the Monday, man. Fuck your bitch on the Monday. 7 days a week, that Monday through Sunday. Hit your block skirt off in the Hyundai. I'm from the bottom, we call it a jungle. Y'all calling us culture, but we don't hit huncho. Stay down for the come on. Teddy fuck nigga, we Teddy fuck nigga, we got the recipe. And we in the street like that ass talk. Don't say nothing, let that cash talk. Diamond be dancing, Michael Jackson on the moonwalk. I got that deal, my brothers be with me, they say they game. But who really with them? Who really with you? These niggas be switching, I been official. I earn my strength like the road with the whistle. Bro, told me going, my bag and get it. I know some killers and dealers, yeah. I know some real gorillas, yeah. Straight out of Trisha, banana clip for you monkey niggas. Even want the vision, see no competition, got a man, cause I'm on the air with you. I'm on the air with you.
Y'all gonna get that now. Hey, that's okay. They go crazy, bro. I appreciate that. Crazy.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned in to the Truth Session, it don't get no realer than this. Hey, look, man, I'm so very, very happy.
This was a great show
tonight. Right, I mean, the shit was super duper lit. I definitely had look,
always,
man, all the way around. Y'all know how it is, man. We missed y'all. We was out in the streets last week, man. It's good to be back home.
And we about
you know
to do it again tonight.
Doing our
Catch us
thing.
at bomb.
Hey,
Catch us at all the smoke tonight.
All the smoke, you know, bonfire, Rockland One presents all the smoke. We'll be down there doing interviews with these indie artists, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with us for sure. Okay. And look, man, catch us there on Sunday too. It's going down in a major way. Y'all know what it is, the Girl Big Show.
Yep, your boy I am Jason C.
Yeah,
you know what
man,
it is.
on Blast Radio Atlanta, the Truth Session, man. Wash your hands, wash your ass,
Wear a mask.
Okay.